Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the UAAP Season 88 High School Boys Volleyball. We have Carl Escobar and the rest of the UST Junior Golden Spikers will face Francis Amorin and the undefeated FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraos. Both teams coming off a win, hoping to build the momentum. And as you can see right now, it's going to be, as I mentioned, UST versus FEU. But later on, UE will battle against Ateneo. Last two games for our quadruple header today. And UST still building on their momentum. FEU wanting to stay consistent. Ayal Astronero at your service for this third match. A lot of teams stepping up this season, but so far it has been NUNS Bullpups leading the way with a 2-0 winless record, but FEU also continues to be undefeated. They are at second seed. Meanwhile, De La Salle and Santiago Zobel with a 2-1. UST at fourth seed tied things up with UE at 1-1. Adamson with one win and two losses, and Ateneo and UP still trying to look for their first win this season, 88. You have Rainier Lorayes of the UST Junior Golden Spikers, one of their scoring machines. 33 points against UE in their first match, 23 points against Adamson. Tremendous scoring record so far for Lorayes, an all-around player. Meanwhile, for the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraos, you have Eldriel Manlapas, one of the most consistent so far for their squad, has shown impressive efficiency in terms of attacking. For sure, he will be one of the main options later on in their match against UST. So a lot of players worth highlighting, especially in terms of offense. But later on, we will figure out who can stay in the winning column.
Introducing our officials for this match. First referee, number 10, Axel Tering. Setter in their team, captain number 13, Brix Landicho. Outside hitter number 17, Tyler Ramos. Opposite hitter number 19, Kenneth Maliwanag. Another middle blocker, number 21, Ron De Vera. Starting libero is number 8, Sam Coronel. And the head coach of FEUD, Rene Dulay. Let us now meet the starters. For the University of Santo Tomas Junior Golden Spikers. Beginning with our outside hitter number 2, Carl Escobar. Setter number 8, Jeff Abalos. Middle blocker number 12, Ian Gabriel. Another middle blocker number 18, MJ Julian. Opposite hitter number 20, Enzo Toro. Another outside hitter number 22, Rainier Lorayes. Starting libero, their team captain number 9, Andre Amaneo. And the head coach of UST, Clarence Aying Esteban.
Now you have the starting lineup for the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraos: Manlapas, Ramos, Maliwanag, Tering, De Vera, Landicho. Manlapas and Maliwanag, both players has been in double digits. Meanwhile, for the UST Junior Golden Spikers, Toro, Julian, Gabriel, Escobar, another Gabriel, and Julian. Now you have Escobar, Abalos, Amaneo, Gabriel, Julian, Toro, Lorayes, rather as starters for the UST Junior Golden Spikers. Again, both teams coming off a straight set win in their previous game, UST sweeping Adamson last Sunday. Meanwhile, FEU winning against UPIS in 3 sets. So we are expecting both teams to be really going at it today. Ramos starting things off for FEU. Great dig there. Set to Maliwanag, 3 blockers. But that will be called out. No block touch there for Maliwanag. First point goes to UST Junior Golden Spikers. Julian serving for UST. Out of system there. Another bump set. Bump set as well there for UST. They give away a chance ball. Who will Landicho go to? Goes back to Maliwanag. Rebound was there. Back row attack. Defense still there for FEU. Landicho to Maliwanag once more. Maliwanag has been getting all the sets in that sequence. Scoring on the third attempt. Both teams starting with high intensity here. Good pass, Abalos. Oh, blockers were there. But Toro squeezing that one in. Good pass from Manlapas. Back row attack for Ramos. No floor defense there for UST. Clean attacks coming from both teams so far. Maliwanag serving. Jump serve there. Great pass. Manlapas will try. Blockers were there. But a net touch violation will be called on UST. No slow start as all here in our third match. Maliwanag will continue to serve. A good pass there. Another activation from the back row. But Lorayas will be blocked. No entry, says FEU. FEU getting the early momentum here. Maliwanag continues to serve. Good pass. Middle activation there. Kian Gabriel will be credited with that point. But Abalos with the right thing in mind to set up the middle. Escobar will serve. Perfect pass. Rebound from UST. A tip. But Coronel was there. Middle. Attack. High set. And Lorayas will get a clean attack. Explosive swing there coming from Lorayas. Oof. Coronel bump set. Great dig. And Escobar will score from the back row. Defense has been key here for UST. A game of runs here to start. Good pass, Landicho. Will go to Maliwanag from the back row. Maliwanag was the leading scorer for FEU in their first game against Ateneo. And right now, he has been leading the way for his squad. Good pass from Amaneo. Blockers were there, but UST will be rewarded the point. Gabriel will serve for UST. Good pass from Ramos. Blockers again was there. Julian ready to take that one. And right now, UST is on the lead. FE had a good start earlier, but UST also starting to build their rhythm here. Good pass. And that's the wipe out there coming from Ramos. Two blockers were there, but Ramos really knowing what to do to get that point. Oof. UST letting that one go, but that's a service ace for Tereng. Better pass this time from Escobar. Back row attack will work for Toro Toro. A lot of lethal attackers here from UST. It has been a balanced ball distribution so far. Jeff Abalos will serve. Nandito, a chance ball given away by Ramos. And a net touch violation will be called in FEU. Score is 9-7. UST with a 2-point lead. Good pass from Ramos. Ramos will take that set and he will score. Going high and long that time, touching the hand of the blocker. Both teams neck and neck right now, just exchanging points. Good pass from Escobar. A reverse set. Blockers were there. UST will try again. And that time, Julian ready to take that a quick attack. Now, Avalos really mixing up their offense here. All attackers has been activated so far. Good pass from Ramos. This time, Maliwanag's on the front row. Escobar off speed there. Maliwanag will take that one. Ramos! Bullet straight to the court of UST. The cleanest attack so far coming from FEU rather. Both teams showing off their offensive prowess here in the start of the first set. Good pass from Amaneo. A drop, a chance to convert here. Blockers were there. Great coverage. Maliwanag playing that one safe. Reverse set. And Toro Toro will get a point. Late block there coming from FEU gave Toro Toro a chance to get that point. This time, UST's turn to continue their momentum. They continue to take charge of the set. Ramos with a pass. Overdug there. But De Vera will be called on a net touch violation there. So UST will continue to serve. 12 serving 9. Ramos has been the target in the first ball. Maliwanag! And Lorias could not contain that attack. He was at the right spot there. Seems like Landicho will take advantage of this rotation. Ooh, Lorias too aggressive from the back row. Straight to the net that time. FEU with a mini run here. Free point for UST off that service error of De Vera. Toro will serve for UST. The referee's just making sure that all the players are okay on the court. Quick rest here. Abalos will be attended. No serious injuries here. Just a scratch, just making sure everyone's okay. FEU taking this time to talk things out. UST as well, just making sure they're still on track here. Okay, back on the game. UST with a 2-point lead right now. They continue to lead. Well, FEU getting the better of that quick break. Free point for them. A chance to tie things up. Strong serve there. Faulty passing, so they give away a chance ball. Back row activation to Ramos. And UST not ready for that one. Toro caught off guard on that floor defense. Both teams showing a lot of grit in the first set. Good things happened when Maliwanag was on that service line. They were able to make that run earlier, talking about FEU. And right now, he has been using his serve as an attack. Kamane with a better pass this time. Landicho. Ooh. Manlapas with a cross-court attack. FEU taking advantage of the cross-court angle. And FEU with a 2-point lead. So timeout UST. Coach Clarence Esteban there calling their first time out. They were on the lead earlier talking about UST, but Maliwanag has been consistent on that service line. Perfect pass from Amaneo. Middle activation. Blockers were there. Chance to convert this time. Lorias Escobar rather being blocked by FEU. Tough block there coming from FEU. Right now, stepping up in all departments here. Quick side out. That's what UST needs. But not this time. Maliwana giving away a free point to UST. A good run for FEU to turn things around. Right now, they are on the lead. UST playing catch up. Perfect pass from Coronel. Back row activation. Blockers were there. Maliwanag, clearly the go-to player here. But UST reading that one. Escobar will serve. Landicho to Axel. And Axel will score. Some height and length there in the middle for FEU. That clearly surprised UST. And Lapas. Straight to Amaneo. High pass there. Miscue. Landicho. Oof. Ramos tried to play smart that time. Trying to slow things down, but could not be successful. Kian Gabriel. Safe serve. Coronel with a good pass. Another chance for Ramos this time. Better angle for him. Quick bounce back point there for Tyler Ramos. Mel Amorin will go in to serve and sweep. Safe serve to Escobar. Lorayes will score right away. A much needed side out there to keep it close, talking about UST. Great quality of volleyball so far. Landicho right to the middle. De Vera with his first point of the match. Escobar with a good pass. Combination play will work for UST. Abalos having the right thing in mind to put Lorayes right in the middle. Oh, that did deceive the blockers of FEU. Blocking has been key for FEU so far, but that time UST playing it very smart. Coronel. Landicho to Ramos. Going for the hands. Will he get a block touch? Nope. The referees will call that out. Bricks Landicho, the captain, trying to talk things out. They know how important that point was, but point will stay with UST. And we are at deadlock right now, 19 all. At the very important stretch of the set. Landicho goes back to Ramos. This time using the outer hand of Toro to get that point. Both teams having answers in every sequence here. Escobar with a good pass. Toro will get that set. 4 touches will be called on UST. So FEU with a 2-point lead, just 4 points away. But this has been a tight set. Anything can happen. Outside for Tyler Ramos. 21-20, that's the score right now. FEU still on the lead. MJ Julian will serve. Ramos with that pass. Landicho reverse set to Maliwanag. Blockers were there. Oof. Manlapas could not get through that net. An awkward set for Manlapas there. It's So UST closing the gap. And FEU smelling some danger here. Coach Rene Dulay will call a timeout. Crucial points, crucial stretch for both teams. 21 all. Out of system there, but maliwanag. Going down the line this time, seeing that the blockers were trying to close him on that cross-court angle. Landicho also with a good bump set. FU takes back the lead as Ron De Vera goes to serve. Escobar, back row. And FEU, they knew that when UST needs a point, they will go to Lorayas. This time, it's UST's turn to call a timeout. FEU just 2 points away and taking the first set. FEU still undefeated. They've swept their first 2 games. Escobar has been a target here. A chance ball. Who will Landicho go to? Manlapas blocked. Chance to convert. Maliwanag will take this one. Oh, what a dig there from Amaneo. Oh, Escobar will try, but that scraped the antenna. FEU celebrating. They know they are at the advantage right now. They are at set point. Ron De Vera continues to serve. And Ron De Vera will get a service ace to secure the first set. It has been a game of runs, but in the end stretch, FEU stayed more composed. 25-21 to secure the first set for FEU. We will be back for the second set. Welcome back. FEU taking that first set against UST, but as you see in the numbers, UST having more attack points. They have 14 against the 10 of FEU. They even have more kill blocks. They have 3 against the 1 of FEU, but FEU played it clean. They only committed 5 errors against the 10 of UST, and clearly FEU just taking advantage of those free points. But in the important stretches, it was FEU staying just disciplined and composed in terms of their execution. So right now, the challenge will be on UST and how they will be able to minimize their errors. Abalos will serve. Early activation there for De Vera. Big gap in between the blockers there. FEU had a good momentum to end the first set. They're hoping to translate it here in the second set. Again, Escobar has been a target. Blocking has been key for FEU. They have been reading the offense of UST. Toro silenced that time. Oof. Free point for UST. Rainier Lorias has been a bit quiet in this match. Middle activation, but blockers were there. FEU could not convert. Maliwanag. Ooh. Overreaching violation will be called an FEU there. UST on the lead, 3-2. And the Rainer Lorias will get a service ace. UST with a good start. Question is, can they sustain? Safe serve there. Landicho to Maliwanag. Good rebound from Escobar. Escobar will get the set. A placement shot will work for Carl Escobar. Finding that big hole at zone 1. No one there for FEU. Rainier Lorias continues to serve. Strong serve there, but a stable pass from Ramos. Maliwanag will try again. Blockers were there. Landicho to the back row to Ramos. That surprised UST there. Two players in the right position, but they could not keep the rally alive. Outside serve there from Ken Maliwanag. Some errors here to start off things for FEU. Again, a big reason why they won that first set. They played it clean, only 5 errors for them. But right now, it has been UST executing better, especially from the service line. MJ Julian getting that service ace. High pass from Lamos. Nandicho po to Manlapas. Manlapas, no entry there, says UST. Early timeout here for FEU. Five-point lead. Here to close the gap. Perfect pass. And middle activation. Defense was there. Ramos out of system. But UST not in the right defensive position to take that dig. FEU starting to find the rhythm. Manlapas, safe serve. Lorias. He got the dig and went for that swing. All strong attacks coming from Rainier Lorias. Oof. 3-point for FEU. And slowly but surely here, FEU closing this gap. Some lucky serve there from Axel with some help from the net. Avalos not ready to take that one. Bump set to Escobar, safe attack. Ramos, he will be blocked. And that right pin blocking has been lethal for UST. The wing attackers of FEU has struggled to convert. Still a 3-point lead for UST. Good pass. Landicho, combination play. Blockers were still there. Maliwanag. He will get that block touch. And so far, it has been Maliwanag getting majority of the points in for FEU in the second set. Brix Landicho will serve. Good pass from Amaneo. Back row. But this time, FEU's turn to close down UST. Escobar from the back row that time. FEU was ready for that. Pass from Escobar. Lorayes will try. And he scores off that cross-court attack. It has been Lorayes Maliwanag showdown here. Good pass from Ramos. Will get that set. No. Lorayes all over that ball. Set was also too tight for Ramos. Good pass from Coronel. Maliwanag. Dig from Escobar. He will attack. Defense was there for FEU. Ramos will try. And that time, Gabriel letting that one go. A much needed point there for FEU to keep this game close. They can't allow USC to build on a big lead. Complete front row here for FEU. And they take advantage of that. Tyler Ramos goes to serve. Oof. And the service error once more for FEU. It has been helping UST here to keep the lead. Abalos. Good pass from Coronel. And Manlapas with a power hit. No more attackers coming alive here for FEU. De Vera straight to Escobar, out of system there, but a good set. Landicho reverse set to Maliwanag. Oh, can't leave Maliwanag with no blockers or a loose block. He will get that point. Could that be a confidence booster here for FEU? Abalos, combination play, soft touch. Defense was there, but they give away a chance ball. Can UST take advantage? Abalos, combination play to Lorayes was blocked. One-man block there by Axel. Oh, that has to give FEU some confidence here. Again, Lorayes is coming off a 23-point performance. Escobar with a pass. Middle this time works for UST. MJ Julian will be rewarded that point. Good pass from Coronel. Reverse set to Maliwanag. Again, you've got to put up two-man wall there against Maliwanag. It has been difficult to slow him down with only one blocker. But this time he goes to the back row. Amaneo with that good dig, good pass rather, and MJ Julian with some momentum here for UST. We got to credit Jeff Abalos for recognizing that Julian had the hot hands earlier. Good pass. Manlapas! What a play there coming from FEU. Axel being the perfect decoy, pulling in all the blockers, leaving Manlapas with an open block. FEU is feeling it right now, playing with higher intensity. Good dig from Escobar. Escobar will attack. A lot of power hits coming from both teams. Just really high quality volleyball here. Another good pass. Middle here. Power tip won't work for FEU. Abalos to Lorayas. Not that time. Back row. No. Front row there for Ramos. Landicho again to Ramos. He wanted to go for the hands, talking about Ramos, but he could not get a block touch that time. So UST with a 2-point lead. Another good pass. Maliwanag. Yes, he will get that point. When FEU needs a point, Maliwanag steps up. Some substitutions here for FEU. You have Mel Amorin, also played in the first set as a service specialist. For UST of Chester Esteban in as the setter. He will be the playmaker right now. Bump set to Escobar. Defense was there. Ramos. Yes! Another loose block coming from UST while taking advantage by FEU. They close the gap once more, but they're yet to take the lead. Escobar overpass. Ramos will take advantage of that regalo. And right now, FEU on top. Timeout, UST. UST finds themselves down by a point right now after taking charge of the start of the set. Could FEU display the same kind of composure again? Esteban, safe attack there. Ramos has been scoring, but not this time. Escobar, blockers. No coverage there for FEU. Much point there for UST. They are in a good rotation right now with their main gunner in Rainier Lorayas on the front row. Good pass from Ramos and a 1-2 play from Brix Landicho. That clearly surprised UST. No one jumped with Landicho that time. That makes that 1-2 play even more effective. Good pass from Amaneo. Oh, reverse set won't work. Chance ball for FEU. Landicho to Ramos with a tip. And right now we're seeing a more variety of attacks from Ramos, just playing with the tempo. staying unpredictable here for UST. UST starting to feel the pressure. Oh, double sub back in. Toro Toro and Abalos. Oof, and the service ace to get a 3-point lead for FEU. They have been targeting Carl Escobar. He has been stable but not in that pass sequence. This time, a perfect pass. And who else will UST go to but Rainier Lorayes and FEU clearly knowing that. And they continue to take the lead in this end stretch. Another timeout here for UST. FEU just 3 points away in taking the second set. Different story this time. They played catch up almost all throughout the set, but right now it's FEU having the advantage. Lorayes has been blocked. Double contact will called on Lorayes. Maliwanag has been guarding that one. Maliwanag and De Vera teaming up to close down Lorayes. UST clearly feeling the pressure right now. Another ace there coming from Bricks Landicho. Oh, and just like that, FEU at set point. Substitution here for UST. You have Bernard Capuno in for Carl Escobar. Lorayes still no go, but a net touch violation there will be called on FEU. But no room for errors here for UST. FEU just needs one more point, and they have their main gunner Maliwanag on the front row. Will he get this set? No, middle there, and that works for FEU. Another great show of grit and teamwork. Played catch up all throughout, but they're able to secure the second set win. A do or die third set coming up next for UST. Welcome back. You see the set stats on your screens right now. FEU dominating that set offensively. They have 16 against the 7 of UST. They were able to tally 5 kill blocks as well, 3 for UST. FEU making more errors that time, but they were able to make up on their attacking. A do or die set 3 for UST. To start things off here. Bump set. Manlapas. Escobar was there for the dig, but they will give away this chance ball. Coronel Landicho will go to Maliwanag. What a coverage from Landicho. High set there. Played safe by Manlapas. Good set. Power tip. Defense has been key here for FEU. Can UST finally convert? Nope. Want to play won't work. Maliwanag. Maliwanag will score. Long rally to open the third set here. Oh, what a defensive showing there by FEU. Really challenging UST here in terms of offense. Good pass there. Back row. Lorayes, no go that time. They will give away a chance ball. Abalos to Escobar. Escobar, no entry that time, says FEU. Maliwanag has been a dependable blocker on that right pin of FEU. Ramos will continue to serve. And he will get that ace. Well calculated serve there. Right at the corner pocket. FEU starting this set with a lot of confidence. UST still trying to find the rhythm back. Good pass coming from Escobar. Lorayas with a tip. And that will work for UST. Smart play there coming from Rainier Lorayas, knowing that FEU was ready for that power hit. Changing the tempo. Making it look so easy that time. Out of system pass, but a good set coming from Landicho. Maliwanag won't be stopped in this match. So far, an all-around game coming from Maliwanag. From spiking to blocking, even on the service line. He has been doing a lot for FEU. De Vera. Will he get that service ace? No. UST keeps this rally alive. A missed contact, but Maliwanag will try. Amaneo was there. Another chance for FEU. Maliwanag again. And just like Lorayas, Maliwanag with a high volleyball IQ here. Great ball control as well. With a 4-point lead for FEU and an early timeout here for UST. Momentum is on the side of FEU right now. Can UST get a quick side out off the serve of De Vera? Escobar continues to be the target. Lorayas. Escobar blocked again. Lorayas will get that point. Smart move getting that block touch. Can UST make a run here? Good serve. Coronel has been stable as a libero. Manlapas blocked that time. Some sparks here from UST. Can they sustain? Good read there on that attack of Manlapas. Strong serve from Escobar. Landicho to Maliwanag. Again and again, Maliwanag continues to score for FEU. Oh, what a showing so far from Maliwanag. Stable passing from Escobar. Lorayas, coverage was there. Lorayas will try again. And this time, squeezing that one in the net defense of FEU. Lorayas showing a lot of grit in this match. UST with an ace. Courtesy of MJ Julian. UST a point away from closing this gap. 5 serving 6. Oof. But an error will give FEU a 2-point lead. Again, FEU hasn't given up a set this season so far. Meanwhile, UST, a do or die set for them to extend this match. Overpass there, but good save coming from Abalos, and Lorayes was ready for that. Some steady plays here coming from UST. Good pass from Ramos. Ramos will go for the tip, but too wide that time. He saw two blockers jumping with him there, tried to avoid their hands, but could not put that ball in. First deadlock here, 7-all. Overpass. Coronel was there. Chance for UST. Too wide on that attack for Capuno. So point will go to FEU. Both teams neck and neck here in the start of this third set. Abalos to Lorayes. FEU saves this one. But Abalos knew exactly what to do with that regalo, but FEU seems like they want to argue. But they're not getting that point. Point stays with UST. Our second deadlock here, 8-all. De Vera telling his teammates to just refocus. Landicho to De Vera. Slide attack. Won't work for FEU. Right now, UST on top. Good pass from Manlapas. Rebound was there, but no coverage found for UST. No missed opportunity there for UST. Kian Gabriel was able to slow down that attack of FEU. Good pass from Amaneo. Abalos has been going to Lorayes. Chance ball. Abalos to Escobar. Wanted to go for that power hit. But that scraped the antenna. So free point for FEU. Very tight set we're having here. Abalos back to Lorayes. No blockers there. Abalos has been going to Lorayes a lot in the past few sequences. That's how bad they need a point. Third deadlock of the match, 10-all. Ramos with that pass. Landicho back to Ramos. Another soft touch. Ramos has been playing it smart. Going for the tips. UST still not able to read that one. Ramos with that. Amane with the perfect pass. And that's what they get. Abalos having the chance to set up the middle in Julian. Fourth deadlock of the match. 11-all. That's how close this third set has been. Landicho back to Manlapas. That won't be legal. Amaneo at the right spot, but that touched the floor. Have a great matchup of liberos as well. Amaneo and Coronel has been highly reliable in the defensive end. Lorayas got a check out there, but FEU trying to argue here if it did hit. Amaneo was going for a coverage. Nope. Point stays with UST. Coach Rene Dulay a bit frustrated with that call, but let's see how FE will handle that one. Landicho, maliwanag. Escobar with that dig. Abalos reverse set. Chance ball for UST. Both teams scrambling there, and a miscue between Abalos and Julian. So a free point will go to FEU. Both teams still trying to find the rhythm here. Both teams having the right answers in every rally. Maliwanag. Block there. Chance for FEU. Landicho on the back row. Ramos clearly stepping on the line there. We have our sixth deadlock of the set. 13 all. Now you can sense how important this set is for both teams. Outside. Free point for FEU. Too wide of a serve there coming from Julian. Both teams has to be mindful with their errors here. With how close the match is. Escobar with that pass. Abalos right in the middle. Mariwanag was there for that dig. Ramos goes for that hit. Amaneo. Abalos goes back to Lorayes. Safe one. Oh, Lorayes saw an opening that time. Wanted to go for a hit right away, but fell short. So attack error and a free point for FEU. You have Mel Amorin in for Eldriel Manlapas. He has been effective as a service specialist. Safe serve. Abalos. Ooh. Capuno will be blocked. We have to talk about how Axel has been stable in that net defense. Not a lot of points offensively, but he has been guarding the net. Abalos right in the middle. And Gabriel gets a point. Maliwanag just a split second late in going for the dig. Rainier Lorayes, straight to Coronel, Landicho, Ramos! Cleanest attack so far in the set. Landicho pulling in Ramos, almost right in the middle of the court. Blockers closing down the wrong angle that time. FEU the 3-point lead. Amaneo, Abalos to Lorayes. Who else will he go to? Rainier Lorayes with another point, this time from the back row. Bernard Capuno serving for UST. Ramos with a good pass. And another good hit coming from Ramos. He's a go-to player right now. And he continues to score. But we have a substitution here. Samuel Hopkins will serve for Ramos. No, Landicho will serve. Maliwanag was there, but Escobar targeting his outer hand to get that point. FEU still on the lead, 18-16. Much important stretch here for UST. Oof. Too short of a serve from Gabriel. Again, a do or die set for UST here. FEU, 2-0. Samuel Hopkins will serve for FEU. Reyes. And the quick and clean attack there coming from MJ Julian. Some sparks in the middle here. They can be key factors offensively to close this gap. Talking about UST. Manlapas back on the court. Service errors here, hurting the cause of UST in this set. Just making it more easier here for FEU. FEU just 5 points away in staying undefeated. Escobar with that pass. Lorayes. Blockers were there, but too strong that time. Lorayes will be rewarded the point. Good serve coming from Escobar. Carl Escobar with a service ace. UST a point away and closing the gap. Escobar. Good pass there. Manlapas. Amaneo with a dig. But they give away a chance ball. Maliwanag. Landicho will go to Axel. And FEU will score. Landicho with the timely activation there right in the middle. Some pressure now on UST with FEU just 4 points away and getting a win, but Maliwanag will give away a free point. Rainier Lorayes talking to his teammates there. Game is not yet done. They have an opportunity to extend this one. Ramos with that pass. Axel blocked that time. Landicho goes to Manlapas. Blockers were there. Oh, again. Axel with a stuffed block. He has been scoring on that net defense. He has been that big wall challenging the offense of UST. 22 serving 20. Amaneo with a good pass back set. Lorayes. Net touch violation will be called in FEU. So a point goes to UST. Crunch time here. Timeout, FEU. FEU with a 1 point lead right now, but UST with some momentum. Ramos will try. No coverage. No coverage was there, but the third touch was too difficult for Amaneo. FEU 2 points away and staying undefeated and not giving up a set. Axel will serve for FEU. Quick side out. That's what UST needs at this point. Good pass from Escobar. Lorayas from the back row, but blockers were there. Again, FEU has been reading the offense of UST. Last time out here for UST. FEU a point away and staying undefeated and tying things up with NU, but Axel will give away a free point off that service error. But for UST, no room for mistakes. Naninigurado, FEU will call a timeout. Very important serve here for Bernard Capuno. Good pass from Manlapas. Maliwanag from the back row, and he will be blocked. UST is still alive. Can they pull off a come from behind win to extend this match? Let's see how will FEU respond. Safe serve. Ramos will take that one. Landicho back to Ramos. And Ramos, the leading scorer, FEU, will end this match. A lot of lethal attacks coming from Ramos, but it was a display of teamwork and composure for FEU. Have to mention Landicho with a balanced playmaking, all attackers being activated, all attackers having the opportunity to score 25-23 to confirm that set 3 win for FEU. A lot of bright spots for UST, but Lorayas alone could not do it offensively. They became too predictable in the end stretch. But again, they kept it very close the entire match. But FEU just coming alive in the important stretches of this match, especially in that second set. Coming from behind, staying composed, staying disciplined in terms of execution. 25-21, 25-19, 25-23. FEU stays undefeated. They have swept all their games so far, winning against Ateneo and UP all in straight sets, and today against UST. Lot of player highlights there for FEU, but one player stepped up big, especially in terms of offense. You have Tyler Ramos, a total of 20 points off 18 attacks, 1 block, and 1 ace. An all-around game there for Rainier Ramos. That's it for Game 3. Up next, we have UE versus Ateneo. Two teams who wants to bounce back today after losing their games last Sunday. On behalf of the production staff, this has been Ayal Estranero. Thank you for watching the UAP Season 88 High School Boys Volleyball.